to learn some real life English with comprehensible input? Well, good, because today we're going to talk about something that you have to know. You must know how to talk about when you are having conversations in English, your hobbies. Let's go. Hey guys, it is me, your English speaking friend Kyle, and today we are going to improve our English with comprehensible input. What is comprehensible input? Comprehensible input is when a native speaker, like me, I'm a native English speaker, speaks to you in a slow and clear way so that you can understand. So, today, we're going to learn with comprehensible input, talking about something that is so important when you're having conversations and meeting people in a different language. That is how to talk about your hobbies, your pastimes, the things that you do in your free time. And today, I'm going to show you my hobbies. So guys, the word hobby and the word pastime, they mean the same thing. They are things that you like to do when you are not busy, when you are not working, when you are not studying, the things you like to do with your free time for fun. Okay, so you can see I have my guitar with me. Now guys, this is a hobby that I have had on and off for probably 18 years. No, maybe longer, maybe 20 years. I have been playing guitar on and off. Now, the phrase on and off means that I have not been playing guitar for 20 years. No, it means I played for a year, then I stopped for 2 years, then I played for 2 years, then I stopped for 5 years, on and off, okay? And because I've done it on and off, I'm not that good, guys. I'm really not that good. But it is a cool hobby. I do enjoy making music, and I think it's fun. So I'm gonna play a little piece of a song, and I want you guys to tell me if you know which band this is, which famous rock band from a long time ago this is. Like I said, guys, I'm not very good. Not very good, but I do like to play guitar. So guys, one interesting piece of vocabulary about instruments. An instrument is anything that you use to make music. Guitars, pianos, drums, those are instruments, okay? Now in English, if somebody uses an instrument to make music, we do not say, I do the guitar, I use the guitar. In Spanish, they use the verb to touch, tocar. I touch the guitar. No, in English, we say play. I play the guitar. Play the guitar. Play the guitar, okay? Just an interesting piece of vocabulary. So tell me guys, do you play any instruments? Okay, the next hobby is one that I am very passionate about. Okay, and that is learning languages. Guys, learning languages has absolutely changed my life in so many ways. And guys, because I chose to learn Spanish 4 or 5 years ago, so many great things have came into my life, okay? I met a beautiful Colombian woman, and I was able to speak with her because I spoke and understood Spanish. She became my wife, guys. Without Spanish, I would have never met my wife. If I didn't learn Spanish and realize how fulfilling it is to learn a language, how much I enjoy it, I would have never started this channel, and I would have missed the opportunity that I've had to meet and speak with so many incredible people from all around the world. So guys, the hobby of language learning has been a key in my life. It has been something that makes me happy. It has been something that has brought me a lot of success, and it is something that I want to share with you guys. So let me tell you how today's sponsor, italki, has played a huge role in one of my favorite hobbies of language learning and having conversations with incredible people in the language that I'm learning. I've been using italki for years now. I've taken over 200 lessons with more than 80 teachers in Spanish, French, and Portuguese. Italki is an online platform where you can take one-on-one language lessons with real native speaking teachers from all around the world. You choose your teacher, your schedule, and your focus, whether it's speaking, listening, grammar, or all of the above. What I love is how flexible it is. If you're looking for formal classes to work on grammar, you can do that.
Here you see the tense, here you see the use for the tense, and here you see the structure. So would you like to read the example for me, please?
Okay. She wakes up at 7 a.m. every day. Or if you just want pure conversation practice to get more fluent, you could do that too.
So now, how long have you been studying Spanish? When did you start studying Spanish?
Well, I was 28 years old when I started. You're not just studying the language, you're actually using it in real conversations. That helps improve your listening, your speaking, and gives you real-time feedback from teachers who know how to help you grow. There are teachers for just about every language, and it's a great way to experience different cultures and accents without needing to travel or live overseas. It's also affordable, flexible, and you always pay per lesson, so you're never locked into a subscription. I always say that comprehensible input is the best way to start understanding a language, but eventually the time comes to speak. That's where italki really helps. It gives you a safe space to practice, make mistakes, and improve faster. And now with italki's AI tools, you can move even quicker. And there's a free trial for 1 month to check it out. So if you're ready to start, here's a special deal just for my subscribers. Click the link in the description, buy $10 in italki credits, and get $5 free for your first lesson with my exclusive promo code Pensando. Now this offer is limited to the first 50 users, so don't wait too long. Okay guys, so something that started out as a hobby but is growing and growing and growing is this channel. It's this channel, and this channel is something that I am constantly working on, guys, okay? So I say that it's still a hobby, but now it's also becoming more of a business. And it's something I'm trying to grow and grow and grow and help more people and help myself and my family doing something that I love. But because I actually love it, I do not call it a job. It's still one of my hobbies. It's still one of my pastimes. It's still something that I do for fun and because I truly enjoy it. So guys, pretty much every day I'm doing something that has to do with this YouTube channel. And I'm either recording videos, well, the lovely camera wife is recording and I'm just talking and trying to entertain you guys and teach you some English. But the thing that I do, that I spend a ton of time doing on this channel, is editing the videos. I spend a ton of time editing, cutting the videos. So I cut out the parts where I say something wrong, or I cut out the parts where the light on the camera was not very good, and I try to make the whole video fun and entertaining for you guys. Now the thing is, it takes a lot of time to do, but I really enjoy it. So this channel is probably the thing that I spend most of my free time on, and I do it with much pleasure. Let's talk about another hobby. Alright guys, so another thing that I spend a lot of my free time on, another hobby of mine, or another pastime, is reading good books. Now I love to read because I always love to keep on learning, growing my view of the world, and I think that reading is one of the best things that you can do for your brain, for your mental health, for your life in general. Successful people read, guys. So I usually do not read books that are fiction. I like nonfiction. So the difference between fiction and nonfiction: a fiction book is a story, okay? It's a story like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. It's fantasy, okay? It's not real. Nonfiction will be something about history or about a great person, and I prefer to read books that I can learn something from. So, let me tell you about the last 2 books I just bought. I just bought these books a couple of days ago, the last time that my son and I went to the bookstore. So, like I said, the channel's growing. We're getting subscribers from all around the world, and I want to learn about you guys. So I'm trying to learn about all the different cultures around the world, new cultures that I have not explored yet. So I wanted to get a couple books that might give me a view of Indian culture. Okay? So I got this book called The Autobiography of a Yogi, and it was written by this man, Paramahansa Yogananda. And I'm very interested in this because, for one, I want to learn about the yoga culture, about the Indian culture, but I'm also very interested in spirituality and yoga as well. So this book is highly recommended by a lot of people, and I've only read a little bit, but so far it's good. And the next one, guys, is a very important Indian book that was written a long time ago, thousands of years ago, I believe, the Bhagavad Gita. And this is a very important book, and Mahatma Gandhi actually said that I believe he said there is no issue in your life that you will deal with that the Bhagavad Gita will not explain if you study it. That's a pretty good review from a very great man. So guys, reading is a huge part of my life and a huge hobby or pastime that I love to do. Do you guys like to read? If you're reading a book right now, tell me what it is. So another hobby that I don't actually do right now, but I spent years doing. I loved it, but there's a couple of reasons why I stopped, and I'll explain those in just a minute. Martial arts. Martial arts, but not like that. Not karate or kung fu. I'm just trying to be funny. Guys, I probably spent 4 years training martial arts a couple of days a week consistently, and I absolutely loved it. I loved it because it makes your body in really good shape. You get stronger, and it gives you a confidence. It makes you confident that if something happens, you know how to protect yourself. Let me show you guys something cool. This is, well, I had this canvas made. It looks like a painting, but it was a real picture. It was a real picture, and I sent it to a company, and they made this for me. That's me, and that is a famous mixed martial artist from Mexico, but who lives here in the United States. His name is Miguel Torres, and I had the honor of training jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, with him for almost 4 years. And this was a very special day, this picture. He was giving me my blue belt, and that was just such an achievement for me. It was a goal of mine for a long time, and the day that I achieved it, somebody that was there at the ceremony, they took this awesome picture. So when I saw the picture, I had to have this made. That was a very awesome time in my life, and I enjoyed it very much. So guys, like I said, I spent a long time training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I trained some boxing too, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Why did I stop? Well guys, several reasons. One, it's expensive. It costs a lot of money, guys, to be a member of a martial arts gym. And I was thinking to myself that I'm never going to be a professional fighter. I don't want to be. I don't want to hurt people. I just want to know how to protect myself and my family. So why am I spending so much money, thousands of dollars a year, to do something that will never give me any money back? So one part of it was I decided that I wanted to stop giving my time and money to that and put my time and money into things that can pay me back, that one day can be an investment and I can make some money with. So I decided that I was going to start using my time and money to improve my channel and learn as many different things as I possibly could. The second reason why I stopped training martial arts, guys, it's very hard on your body. When I was training martial arts, guys, my body always hurt. Ow, ow, ow. My body always hurt. You're always getting injured in martial arts. And one time I had a terrible injury, guys. I broke a bone in here, and my arm was hanging like down here. I'll show you a picture. I did that in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So guys, martial arts are incredible. I recommend that everybody learns a little bit, so they could be more confident. They can know how to protect themselves if somebody wants to hurt them. And because it's a very fun pastime, a very fun hobby. And I guarantee that if you go to a martial arts gym, you will meet some incredible people. Some of the coolest, kindest, best people I've ever met have been at the gym where I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That part I do miss. All right, next hobby. Okay guys, and the last thing that I love to do in my free time that I'm going to talk about in this video is to experience other cultures by trying their food. Let's go get some authentic Vietnamese cuisine. Alright guys, got our Vietnamese food. Let's go find a nice place to try it out. Okay guys, I found this park where I could try my pho. Did I say I got pho? So I went to that Vietnamese restaurant. The people were very nice. It was a small place, but it looks like they have great food. So I got some pho, which is a noodle dish, a traditional Vietnamese noodle dish. And I got some spring rolls, is what we would call them in English. There's a name that I don't know how to pronounce in Vietnamese, but I'll show you guys what we got. Let's try it. Wow. So here's all the meat. Got a whole bunch of onions and different kinds of herbs. And then this is the broth. And here we've got even more. Looks like some sort of sprouts, more herbs, and some sauce. So I guess we'll just put it all in here and find out. But first, let's try these spring rolls. All right guys, so this is what I would call a spring roll. It's wrapped up in a paper made out of rice. It has shrimp, different kinds of vegetables, and I think there's some pork in here too. And this sauce that it comes with is made out of peanuts. It's Vietnamese peanut sauce. Has peanuts, soy sauce, and some other ingredients. Let's try it out. Delicious guys. Very fresh. The sauce, I love peanuts. I love the taste of peanuts. Very good sauce. The shrimp, the crunch from the lettuce, the pork. The little wrap made out of rice is very soft and it has a nice texture. Alright guys, let me eat my spring roll and then we'll check out this pho. Alright guys, so let's try the broth. I ate one of my spring rolls. I'm going to save one for camera wife because she's not here. So I'm recording myself today. Let's try the broth, okay? The liquid part of the soup. Guys, you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it looks like there's a lot of oil in there. It's very thick, which means that they probably cooked this with a lot of things like bone, skin, tendons. I'll show you what tendon is in a minute. But it means that it's probably very healthy and full of a protein called collagen, which comes from bone, skin, tendons, and things like that. It's good for your skin and for your hair. So let's try this out. Delicious. Very good. It has, I can taste some ginger, taste some strong ginger in there. I like it. Let's see what else we have here. Sriracha chili sauce. Yeah, let's make it spicy. I like spicy, so we'll put some sriracha in there. Have my chopsticks. Okay. Now, let's see. We'll put a little bit of lime in here. Vietnamese friends, tell me if I'm doing this right. I don't know what this is. I think this is basil. Put some basil in there. A jalapeno. Why not? And some of these sprouts. Okay. Now let's put some onion. Oh, and here's the noodles. I forgot all about the noodles, guys. But here are the noodles. I'm guessing that they're rice noodles. It's hard to eat it like this. I should have ate it at the place. Okay. So there's a lot of different options, different kinds of pho, different kinds of meat. I chose the traditional, let's see, which comes with beef. This is a meatball. I'm not sure if it's pork or beef, but it's a bunch of ground meat that they push together into a ball. You know what? Let's try the meatball first. That's a very flavorful and good meatball, guys. Now let's try the noodles. Okay. So far, I like pho. This is more beef, I believe. Let's just put all our beef in there. And then we'll get to the interesting part. All right, guys. When I go to try new cuisine, I try to get something different, something interesting. So that's why I ordered the traditional one. And it has Tendons. This is a tendon, guys, and that's why there's so much collagen in this. So let's put that in there. And this, my Spanish-speaking friends will know this as tripa, okay? This is stomach. We're gonna do it the traditional way. All right, guys. Let's try a little bit of stomach. Very chewy. Doesn't have a lot of flavor, but not bad. Try some of the beef. The beef is delicious. Let's do some noodles and beef together. Nice, not bad. All right, let me find that tendon. All right, guys, here's the tendon. What a tendon is the piece of tissue that holds together two bones at a joint. So there's tendons in here, okay? And that's what this is. This is not something that many people eat here in the US, but I am a man of the world and I like to explore new cultures. So let's try it. Very chewy, way more chewy than even the stomach. You know what? I usually, when I was younger, I did not like things with that kind of texture. But now, as I get older, I think it's actually pretty good. All right, guys, let me eat my pho, and then we'll walk around and learn some interesting facts about Vietnam. Okay, guys, my pho was delicious, and I am stuffed. Stuffed is a word that we sometimes use to say that we are very full or that we ate too much. Usually it's a good thing to be stuffed. When you have an awesome dinner, you say, ooh, I'm stuffed. I cannot eat anymore. All right, first fact that I saw about Vietnam is that it is completely normal to ask somebody the first time you meet them how old they are and if they are married or not. Now, in a lot of other places, you might think, oh, you should not ask somebody that the first time you meet them. But in Vietnam, it is considered polite and nice. It shows your interest to get to know them. Vietnamese friends, tell me if that's true. All right, another interesting fact about Vietnam is that they have a drink called snake wine, okay, where they make wine out of rice and they infuse it by putting whole snakes in the wine, okay, especially snakes that are poisonous. And they think that this makes you healthier. Vietnamese friends, tell me, snake wine good? Does it make you healthier? All right, guys, here's a cool one. Southern Vietnam is famous for floating markets. Okay, they have these places where you can go and get on these little boats to buy the things that you need, such as food. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, and the last Vietnam fact that I'm going to share for today is that it is one of the safest countries in the world to travel to. That sounds nice. Good food, safety, interesting culture. Maybe one day I'll have to go to Vietnam. All right, guys, I hope this video was useful for you. Thanks so much for sharing this time with me, letting me show you my native language of English. Appreciate every single one of you.